How's it going, everyone? This is Tom, and today I'm kind of introducing a new concept here on my channel. When I get a new device in just like this, of course this is the iPad Air in front of me, I kind of want to experiment with doing two videos. The first one being 5 hates of that product. Generally I'll find few faults with a product, so maybe it might be a top 3 or something like that. And then I'll do 5 loves, what I love about that product. Be sure to let me know what you think of this concept down below in the comments. Let's get started. This is my 5 hates for the iPad Air. Number 1, no Touch ID. I'm sure many of you saw this miles away. Touch ID was introduced on the iPhone 5S, and it's very simple to unlock my iPhone now. Obviously, it was always very simple before, but it's just much more convenient to tap on the home button, keep your thumb there, and have your phone automatically unlock. There is no such feature on the iPad Air, and I constantly find myself touching the home button on there just because it doesn't feel very consistent that I have a different unlocking mechanism on my iPad as I do on my iPhone. So now I have to use my iPad and kind of unlock. I've actually taken off the passcode just because it was too annoying. Next up, the size. I've been using the iPad mini for the last year, and I love the form factor of it. The iPad Air, even though it is gorgeous, and to be honest, I'm enjoying the bigger screen, the actual form factor might just be too big. If you are used to a smaller tablet, such as the iPad mini or Nexus 7, it might just be unbearable for you. This is, of course, a very personal thing. For me, however, the screen size is okay. I am prepared to put up with this screen size due to the extra screen real estate that you actually get, but for somebody else, it might be a deal breaker. Next, accessories. If you happen to have a larger iPad before, chances are you're going to have to replace all of your accessories because the shape is different and not drastically different enough so that you kind of justify it and you accept that you have to buy different accessories. But the iPad Air is pretty crazy thin. As you can see right here, this shot really kind of emphasizes just how thin the iPad Air actually is, but that doesn't help when you're in cases and things like that. You will need to buy new cases and new equipment for your new tablet. So talking a bit about the thickness, it's very thin, it's very light, but that may not be all good because apparently the iPad Air is one of Apple's least durable tablets ever. According to the first drop test we've seen posted online, the iPad Air will most likely break every single time you drop it unless you're very lucky. And this is of course a huge issue, and more so for some people, more clumsy people, but it's definitely a problem. And then finally we come to probably the biggest issue here, and that is the price. I have here in front of me the iPad Air, which costs £400 or $500, and then the Nexus 7, which cost me just £180. The iPad Air is definitely very good. It is much better than the Nexus 7. It's just, there is no contest. However, it is not double as good or over double, so it doesn't warrant double the price. To be perfectly honest, I didn't mind spending £400 on the iPad Air. I think it is worth it. The Nexus 7, though, is such fantastic value that it makes me question whether you should get the Nexus 7 for $180 or something like the iPad or iPad mini for over £100 or $150 more. There we have it, guys. That kind of wraps up my 5 features that I don't like or 5 things I hate about the iPad Air. I will be doing another video in the week with my 5 features that I love about the iPad Air because I actually am really enjoying using it. Hopefully you have found this video interesting or helpful. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I will catch you next time.